Yeah.
Well, that's good. They live in
Okay, so if you're borrowing these binoculars, you want to make sure binoculars are functional before you go and look for birds, because otherwise it's not going to be very productive. In winter, a lot of the birds that we have in the summer come here and they survive here because there's lots of insects, such as caterpillars and things that are eating the vegetation, which is growing. Okay, you landed. Kevin, are you?
Yeah, came down to my hand here, Justin.
Okay.
Kind of a bad location. I'll move to a better location.
Okay, you want to come over here?
Sure.
Okay.
I've only seen the one, but there's likely more. Right down the trail now. You want to be right over the trail. Straight into the trail.
Oh, so very cute. You might get them.
Anybody not get something in their hand?
Lovely birds for your photos.
I got raisins in mine. It's better operating.
I got beef bread. Come on, you're way over here. That's kind of not. He's feeding the greenhouse. He doesn't with his bread. Yeah. Where'd they be?
So this is the collections room of the visitor center. So every museum usually has a room sort of like this, and for staff this is a fun room. So the mounts that you see on the top shelves here, the ones that are taxidermy, we use those for educational purposes if we do like a kids program. I'm just going to sneak through here a little bit here. So in these cupboards here, however, is really the beginning of the collection. So we've got like skulls, we've got mammals in the far corner, we've got birds. And for example, what's happened, especially like this is a sample from 1963, this is called a study skin. And so, you know, the bird probably hit a window or something like that and died. And what you can do is you can just take the skin, you can dry it out, and then there's just like a material inside that they just kind of sew this together and put it on a popsicle stick. And it becomes a study skin because, you know, 50 years ago you didn't have the same resources in terms of learning your birds. So this became one of the tools that people would use to try to help their identification skills. And today we get lots of people who do wood carvings or paintings who want to come and actually do measurements of the beak, and so they get their carvings very accurate. So these are very cool, and like I said, they are 50 years old, a lot of them. In the far corner over there, we've got insect collections. So we've been collecting insects for a lot of years. Again, with an insect, if you can pin it and you can dry it, and then it will last for years. And on that far wall there, that's the herbarium. And so this is like plant collections. If you can take plant material, again, you put it in newspaper, and you'll see some of the presses up top. You just put a press on it, and you leave it for about a year. It just dries the plant out, and then you can mount it on paper, and you can leave it. We have plants in there that are over 100 years old. And what's really neat is not only it tells you what's been here, but now this has become an incredibly valuable resource for research. So we'll get requests from University of Michigan or Michigan State or other places in the States who want to do some DNA work or something on a particular plant or a group of plants. And we trade these samples around. It's like incredibly valuable.
Guys, we did that last weekend. Lots of snow was falling off the trees. We don't have that too much today, but there is a little bit on the trees in spots. I mentioned we're going uphill, downhill. There's also the opportunity, depending upon how things are going, that we may visit a cliff. So, whenever you're visiting a cliff like the Lookout Trail or the Two Rivers Trail, you want to stay back from the edge. I went bushwhacking for ages and ages to take you to a cliff, which we'll see shortly.
Yeah, he's definitely kind of.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got little people, you can throw them a long way off.
I was looking for some hills we could slide down, but these ones are a little too big.
Okay, so your idea of working out from now on out, throw the directions away. The directions that came with them.
You don't double back. I'm saying that you at least call forward back.
Ah, I take it back.
You know what? Operator error. Morning.
Good morning, yeah.
Who stole cold temps? That's us. Oh, I got some big red butt in front of my face.
Are you in line? Yes. This is the long one. That's the line?
Okay, so which one am I going to have through?
Between like downhill and cross country skiing, we wanted something that was like we could take on one ski trip and have the same jacket for both. And like a down jacket is like not realistic when you're cross country skiing. So.
How's that burger, Matt?
Well,
Should go for some blueberry
Yeah.
cake soon.
need some marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
No,
the
like
size
it's
of those
good
marshmallows.
when we like
Can't
go
get
cross
over
country
it.
skiing one day and then downhill the next.
Saving up for a nice hard shell.
You can eat 2 dogs and a burger.
Yeah.
He just
So is this good hot chocolate?
So far people have been enjoying it. I think
The-
you can pretty much serve anything hot today though,
Yeah?
and it tastes pretty
The
good.
best hot chocolate in Mule Lake?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we can, I would remind you that. But
You had a busy day, eh? You've been out and around all over the
It
place.
was a late night last night. It'll be a late night tonight, but everything's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, were you at the bird hike?
I was, yeah. I was lending out binoculars this morning. Yeah.
What did you put in?
Cream.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
the cream, it looks like it's pretty strong. This will definitely help.
I only got room for cream. Oh well. I'll test it.
You didn't pre-plan.
Public will follow you from this. Okay. So the rest of you take note that it actually does happen. You actually can hear well,